Can I read you something? Right? Somebody just sent me this. And I thought this was quite interesting. Someone said, I saw someone making the argument yesterday that when you look back at those first 10 games, it now seems as much that it was down to Ange not having had much time to influence players at that stage. As time has gone on, we have seen a steady and continual regression in shape, cohesion, effort, and motivation the more he coaches them. Would that be fair, guys?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had a chat with an ex-pro a few weeks ago, and he said to me, all these players have been trained before coming to Spurs. Or even at Spurs, you've had Conte and Mourinho beforehand. And you're right, the training here is non-existent. Dyer mentioned it, didn't he, before he left?
Yeah, he did.
So you got players that have been trained properly, drilled properly, and get brought in to chaos, and the discipline that they have known with their coaching is steadily going.
Tommy showed that,
isn't it? It's steadily, and it's a fair, it's a fair point.
Lubo on it all.
It is a fair point.
Yeah, what we'd tell it to have the best training facilities in the world of football, but when you haven't got the decent coaches to train these players in these so-called top facilities, what are they actually learning?
Look at our what's telling about it from yesterday.
Ryan Mason's a bloody coach at this club. I mean, it's disgraceful.
But I'd tell you what, I'd have him right now over Ryan. I'd have him right now over Ryan.
Yeah, I probably would too. But still, the fact that he's even there, Sav, is a problem.
Yay!
The fact that he's even there, Sav, is a problem.
I agree, but can I tell you what's more concerning for me? Right, is yesterday we're all sitting there before the game, right, worried about Fulham. Right now, I'm not knocking Fulham. Fair play. I think Marcus Silva's a really good coach. Fulham at the beginning of yesterday were 10th in the Premier League. Right, we were all talking before the game as though we were about to go into a top 4 battle against Arsenal. Right, we're playing Fulham. Right. Fulham, when you watch them play in that first half, especially, everything they did looked coached and drilled. The way they shifted the ball from right to left.
Yeah.
The way they moved the ball between the left back and the left winger. And then I can never remember his name. Double barrel, Arsenal lad.
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, that's it. The way Smith Rowe would go over to the left and be a triangle with Robinson and Willian. He'd then come over to this side and be a triangle with Castagne and Iwobi. And I'm looking at all these, the passing, the two centre mids doing their job, one dropping, one going. I'm looking at all of these players being coached and I'm thinking, this isn't a great Fulham team. This is a well-oiled team. This is a well-drilled team. Why, after 2 years on the training ground, I know the answer, you guys know the answer. After 2 years on the training ground, Ange can't get that into our players because he doesn't know how, guys. He doesn't know how. We made Castagne and Robinson look like Cafu and Carlos overlapping on our right and left-hand side.
Robinson was excellent yesterday.
Robinson's an excellent fullback. He's a
brilliant fullback, though. Yeah, he's a brilliant fullback.
Ange would ruin him. Lubo, Ange would ruin Robinson because he'd bring him in, he'd stop him going on the outside, and he'd have him driving through the middle.
But look what he's done to Udogie. Look at Udogie yesterday. Seriously, what has happened to this guy that was smashing it up in Italy?
Yeah,
he's regressed. He's
absolutely ruined.
Udogie was bought for Conte because we knew Conte wanted someone like that, and he would have been perfect for Conte's system.
Do you know what's alarming? Do you know what's alarming? If you look at these players I'm going to name, go look at them at their previous club, how they played. Porro, Spence, Dogi, and Reguilon. And Reggie. He's still at the club. Go watch them, right? Porro was a fantastic overlapping attacking wing back for Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, he was.
Spence caught all the attention doing that at Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. Reguilon won the Europa Cup playing for who was it in Spain? Seville, doing exactly that. And the other one is Udogie was doing similar for Udinese. They've all come to Spurs, right? They're all at Spurs now, and they're being told, no, cut in. cut in. And if you look at Porro and Spence when they've really stood out for us, it's when Spence has made the overlapping run and then come in at the last minute to square it back. And Porro either whips across
like the goal on Thursday night.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly.
Like the goal on Thursday night.
Have you noticed in the last couple of games, Spence has started to kind of cut inside a bit more, and it's like he's now following Ange's style, and it's making it more open for him.
Yesterday, we're doing the watch along. Why is Spence?
I saw on the highlights. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, though.
You can't say this because we're playing entertaining football. This is what you wanted.
We're playing shit football.
Go back to that.
What we wanted, is it?
I'll go back to that pool journey.
Guys, sorry, can we do one at a time? When three of you speak, I can't hear a bloody word. Sorry.
I'll just say this and then someone else can jump on. I'll go back to that pool guy that Lubo was debating yesterday. He kept making this big issue about, but we play attacking football, but we play attacking football. And Lubo hit the nail on the head because the guy kept saying, so what football do you want? What football do you want? And Lubo said, I want Pochettino football because that was attacking with defending as well. Yeah. And people played in their right positions and did the job of that position, not some new invention of the wheel. And you know what? When Ian said that, there was nothing you could argue after that. But yet the argument kept going. Yeah, but this is entertaining. This is entertaining. We're attacking. It's like, no, we're not. We're not. It's a myth. And I don't understand why people think we're attacking.
Do you know what's mad? Right, I saw your post yesterday, right, when you were talking about what YouTubers had said versus what's happened and how they've doubled down, right? I saw a post this morning, and what somebody had done. This is what our fans do for copium. You know that good dribble Tell did in the first half? He did a good dribble where he cut inside two or three. Right? Yeah. The only thing I think he did in the game, other than the good cross, right? Mm-hmm. Someone's taken that dribble, put it into a post.
So what have your kids got planned for Mother's Day? If it's anything like last year, I'll have a scrummy breakfast in bed.
Put it into a post, showed the video and said, this boy has got it all. If we stick with this is what we do, Stel. We take those moments and we'll take that we're an attacking team because we've seen a player complete the dribble, right? If everybody actually watches the way Tottenham play, there is no shape or pattern in our attacking. There is no shape or pattern in our attacking. What we do is we are a moments team. We spring into action every now and then and we overload and score goals. Everyone's making it out like we were with Eriksen, Ali, Kane and Son, where we had all of that wonderful interlink and interplay with Dembele coming from deep and Wanya. We're not doing that. So I need people to stop saying to me, we're an attacking football team. We're exciting. And listen to the commentators, guys. Listen to commentators. They all say it. They all say, well, this expansive style from Spurs. Well, sorry, what? Expansive style? We've lost 15 games of football this season. What? And I just don't get it.
Still going to lose more.
It's like the well's been poisoned and everyone's drinking from it. You've got people in my chat right now going, Ange in. What? We might have our worst ever points tally, our worst ever Premier League defeat number. And we're talking about the manager in. It's mad.
Just be lucky that there's three worst teams in this division. Otherwise, we'd be in a relegation battle.
Corey, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank God Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton are utter shite. They're going to go down on less than 25 points.
Sav, can I answer one comment that came in 4 minutes ago from Machina Joe? Not singling you out particularly, but I just noticed this one. You Spurs fans will all love Postecoglou when he wins the Europa League. Machina Joe, we may win the Europa League if we have enough moments of individual brilliance over the next few weeks. But if you're being serious about building a strong competitive team,
my cat dribbles better than Johnson.
Then, and you're watching Spurs play. Now, I don't know. You may be a Spurs fan. You may not be. You may just be talking generalising as a football fan. We are light years away. Forget Liverpool, City, and Arsenal. We are light years away from Newcastle and Forest.
Yeah.
Forest. Seriously, we are light years away.
I don't even think we're light years away.